Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome.
First on first.
Yes,
Another good Monday today.
Chris was first, unfortunately.
I'm in the house. Bless you.
Yeah. So yes, Chris was. I think they put that about 7:30. So just to make sure he was first one in. Hiya, Tracy, by the way.
Hello, Tracy. How are you?
So yes. You know, moaning about ads. So yes. Hey. Oh, that's not. It's not too bad. So if you're wondering what Callum's doing down here, is watching.
Chilling.
I'm watching the football. So yes. I don't know whether you know this, Tracy, but Kate's down at hospital. She went to the doctors. They found sugar or something in the wee, so they sent her down to hospital. She sort of keeps updating me periodically. Hi, Amjad, how are you?
Hello, Amjad.
So yeah. So basically, as far as I know, she's still down there.
Is she?
Yes.
She's still down there?
She was waiting for some blood results coming back, I think.
Blood results?
So it's all right, Amjad. I'm just talking about Kate. She's down at the hospital.
Yeah.
She's not been very well these past couple of days, and she went to a GP's, I think, this morning, and they found sugar in a wee or something. But anyway, they sent her to hospital. Oh, yeah, Laura Lee Reid. Hiya, Laura Lee. Well, it's hiya, Laura. How are you? So yeah, yeah, so I thought, well, I'll just update you on that. Hiya, Davon.
Well, what are you going to be talking about today?
Yeah, what are you doing today? I'm good, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, Dr. Smith. Raid. Yeah. I thought I was just started, so so yeah, so I've just started. I am new on your live. Hey, we've got Donny Shaw as well.
Hello, Donny Shaw. How are you? Was Donny Shaw's birthday the other day? Was it?
Yes, it was. Was it Friday? Friday, I think.
Happy birthday for the other day!
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. Were it Friday? It's all right, I've lost track of days.
Lady.
I'm a lady. How are you?
Hello, my lady. Is it 21 again? You get off the blades? Off the blade.
So yeah, what about other day against Chelsea?
What?
I said, what about against Chelsea other day? 3-0.
Who? Chelsea. Who's Chelsea? Who are they?
What's bumps?
Oh, that's take the Michael, basically.
Oh. Chelsea book. But yes, to say Chris was ecstatic was an understatement, especially against Chelsea. So he's put boo.
And Man United just got to kick off. Come on, Sam.
Laura says she hates Chelsea. Well, it's a good job because they whooped their ass basically.
All right, let's go support the Blades.
Oh, she's a Man U fan.
Man United right here.
Yeah, it's all right. Callum's got the football on now, and it's Man U against Southampton.
Come on, Southampton! Equalise!
And Man U are winning, by the way.
2-1. They're probably watching it.
So, but we're not here to talk about football. Man United is a gentleman's bat. Oh, bar. Man United is a gentleman's.
Oh, turn commentary off because it's all, oh, Man United this and Man United that. The commentators are so biased, it's unreal.
Well, Dad,
But
Gary Neville's a
I mean, not talking about football, but we're not talking about football. Yet again, money talks, and Man City haven't got the van that they expected they were going to get. Blah blah blah. So you know, how are you, Jeanette and Co?
Good.
Thought I'd turn that. Hang on a minute.
Hang on.
Sorry about that. It was an important phone call I had to take. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Something happened.
But yeah, so I do apologise for that. It were a short and sweet. Laura said I'd swear at you, Donny, but this ain't my channel. But yeah. So yeah, it were an important phone call. I've got to take it. Sorry, I can't reveal what the phone call was about, but yeah, she says, "Oh, good, Jeanette, don't worry about it." So, getting on to sort of the subject, for personal reasons, after last Tuesday, I didn't stream at all after Tuesday. So, you know, we had a bit of a situation here, but it's all been sorted. So, you know, everything's good at the moment. So,
We're all good.
so yeah, no, I'm doing a plug for my channel. I've got a video coming out Wednesday. Yeah, what is decided is going to download his vlogs on a Wednesday and a Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, Wednesday and a Sunday.
Yeah, a Wednesday and a Sunday.
Depending on how many times I'm going out.
So yeah, same as I say, I do apologise, but it was a personal, family, personal thing. So, Callum, obviously it's sort of that personal that I don't want to discuss it. So, sort of just accept my apologies and, you know, it was something that were sort of transpiring here, and you know, yeah, I agree. Family comes first, you know, and that was my main priority, Donny. You know, but yeah, so as I say, it's well, it's sorted now. Let's just say. And that's sort of why I put in the description, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you know. I'm not going to sit here explaining myself, you know, to everybody that,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, according to the weather forecast, we were supposed to be having an heat wave. So,
You had it yesterday.
I'm going to say we haven't had it yet. So, you know, when's this heat wave coming? Or is that it? Have we had a summer?
You had it. You had a summer in March, so I took away.
Oh, it says I dropped my kids off at the mum's, so time to tidy up. Oh dear.
Decided to come on YouTube instead.
So yeah, yeah. What you doing here if you're tidying up, Donny? Yeah, it's like it's not been cold today. It's been quite warm, but it's been dull. It's been a bit blustery. You know, we did have odd glimpse of the sun, but that's about it. Odd glimpse.
They can multitask.
Yeah, right.
They can over and type at the same
Yeah.
time.
Men can't multitask. There's only us women can multitask.
No, it's equal.
Rubbish.
It's equal.
No, men can't multitask.
We can multitask.
The brain can't connect more than one thing at once.
We can multitask. It's just we take a bit of time.
Oh, just says, is it burning bonbon scented wax? Ooh. So yes, so I've done the stream for tomorrow evening, the Faking Live, and I will be making double chocolate Malteser cookies. Can drink tea while got my feet up at the same time. Yes.
Wakey. Wakey.
Hi, Wakey. How are you? Yeah. That's about the limit. Chris says I've just drank coffee and typed at the same time. Yeah.
Multitasking. Multitasking. No matter what it is. Multitasking.
So yeah. Well, let's just put it this way. A bloke's multitasking, you know, it's very different to a woman's idea of multitasking. So, I mean, a woman's idea of multitasking is doing 101 jobs, shoving a broom up your backside and brushing while you go. Who are you and what have you done with the real Jeanette?
I don't know. What have we done?
No.
What's happened?
I'm not finishing those jobs.
Yeah.
What?
Well, over the one thing.
Oh.
Started, so we're not finishing it.
So yeah. Hello, Wakey, by the way.
Hello.
He's laughing.
You're laughing.
No, I'm on about Donny. When I says our idea of multitasking is 101 things to do, shoving a broom up your backside and sweeping floor as you're going along. So yeah.
Multitasking.
Well, I would have thought you'd have said, hello, Jeanette, nice to see you. Being as you haven't seen me for nearly a week, you know, something like that. You know, who are you and what you done with the real Jeanette?
We are real. What you about?
So,
Unless we're a part of imagination.
no. But, yeah. Or you see, the idea behind Chris saying he's only going to be uploading on a Wednesday and a Sunday is if weather's pants and he can't get out and he's got a few films in advance, then oh, this is me. Have you not learnt by now? But yeah, I thought you'd missed me. You know what I mean? You know, you can't live without me, and you'd miss me.
That's right to me. No, the thing is, this microphone on this webcam
It's
isn't
as
as
good
good
as the old one.
old webcam. But the old webcam isn't as good a picture as what this new webcam is.
I was just going to explain that. This is a new webcam. The picture's a lot clearer, but the microphone on it's crap. Now, the other one is vice versa. It's not a very good picture, but but the microphone is brilliant on it. I had to go out and buy a cake. Why is it your birthday?
Happy birthday
You know why he's had to go out and buy a cake? Because he's had a bath for the first time in 10 years.
And Donny says he's feeling a bit peckish.
That's a sandwich then.
Why is everybody feeling so?
So, you know, go and get some munchies or something, you know, a bag of crisps or some peanuts or some popcorn.
Sweet. So, what else is there?
Oh, you've not had your tea?
You know what to do then, don't you?
Yeah.
Have you seen?
I mean, it's 9:20 and you've not had your tea.
20 past.
Uh,
I haven't seen yet, 9:20.
20 past 9.
mind you, he's got an excuse if he's had kids and they've only just gone. So I'll let you off on that one, Donny.
That's what your thing's for.
Got no in, it's all frozen. Oh, pardon me. So, yeah. Oh, Amjad says it's his uncle's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Uncle Amjad.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
But what we're going to say, so if you're part of my Facebook group, you will see that I remade the 3 ingredient mousses. And guess what? Guess what Greedy Sod had 2, and he only made 4.
You have 2?
Yeah, he finished it. He finished the spare one off this morning.
Has it got you?
No.
So yeah, the Greedy Sod over in the corner there had 2 out of the 4, and me and Callum only had 1.
Well, I had 1.5.
It's a greedy bugger. But a while back, when I started doing the live streams, I did this moors on a live stream, but it went horribly wrong. But I found out why, because it were an American recipe, and it says heavy whipping cream. Well, their heavy whipping cream is our double cream.
Yeah, but wait, Keith. Surely they're 4. That meant that them 2 weren't having no reply at others.
Yeah.
You've got to give at least 1, mate.
So yes, I made them for dessert after Sunday lunch yesterday, and it made 4. So obviously there's 3 of us, so there were a spare one. But Chris made sure nobody else had dibs on it, because he was there like a rat out of an aqueduct this morning. And you know, hey Simon, how are you?
I don't know what. Did I have top half and Callum bottom half?
Yeah. Sharing and Pixie don't come in the same sentence.
No, it definitely doesn't. Definitely
Yeah,
doesn't.
we had roast chicken actually as well, Donny, yesterday.
Roast chicken.
But yeah, it says it was shouting at him front fridge. Yeah, my eye. So yes. So I saw this recipe that what I'm doing tomorrow, and thought, oh, that's right, just right up everybody's street. It's a double chocolate Maltese cookie. So yeah, you know, I've got all the ingredients bar the Maltesers, but hey, Bella's in. So yeah, so if you want to, come to the live stream tomorrow evening, 9 o'clock, I'll be making double chocolate and Malteser cookies. So,
you'll be making again?
what?
When did you say you'll be making again?
Tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening.
So yes, so if you're a chocolate lover, if you're a cookie lover,
Chocolate
if
lover.
you're a Malteser lover,
I'm all
they'll be
over
right
it.
up your street. So I always say, if you're watching my live stream or if you want the recipe, just give me drop me a message on Facebook. Hey, we've got Baz in. So yeah, if waitresses, I can hear a sirloin whispering to me from the fridge. It will have to wait until tomorrow because it's marinating. But yes, Chris didn't give that spare, spare mousse another thought. He just went and got it.
Oh, just sitting
So,
there.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, calling your name apparently.
Yeah.
So-
Easy now.
So yeah, so
Hello to the people watching.
we've got Johnny Five in as well.
Hello,
This
Daddy.
is, I might get some steak out my freezer. Well, there you go.
Okay,
Bung it-
eating healthy.
Bung it in microwave
Healthy.
on defrost. You'll have steak in no time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all right. I better finish my coffee off. Or a certain person will moan at me that I keep leaving my coffee.
I will, don't you worry about that.
There you go. It's empty. Look, just to prove to you that it's empty. Callum, that's empty, isn't it?
It's empty.
That's
It's
that's
empty.
empty.
That's definitely empty.
So Johnny says he's been hiding.
That's normal.
What, you've got some like it? Hey,
Oh,
Callum, Callum, go and get yours or your dad's mug out at what I bought you. Yeah, your dad's mug. It's all right. This will be right up your alley, Donny. I bought Callum and Chris a mug. So there you go.
Well, you can't show me full day, why don't you?
No. No.
So yeah, so I ordered them. No, I ordered them both. One,
Go on the other side.
love it. Yeah,
Other side.
it looks smart. That's round other side.
Boom.
Wrong colour.
Wrong colour.
So yeah, so same as I said to Chris. I spoil me boys. So here, I'll take that back to your dad. So they've both got one. Obviously, Callum's ain't got Chris's name on it, but hey, Essex. Steve, how are you?
Oh,
Yeah, right. So it says you should have got him a Leeds United mug.
hey, I've got the power to get Jet to ban you.
Oh, pardon me. Ah, well, I have the power to take the wrenches away. It's a confusing mug. Words Sheffield United and Pride in the same sentence.
Yeah.
So yeah. So nobody can say that I don't spoil them because I do. Because I've got them both.
Enough.
One. Enough.
You don't spoil us enough.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're going to spoil them enough more.
So
Oh,
But you see, this is the thing with Bella's sentence. She's got a West Ham mug, and Baz has got a Man City mug. So, and they're calling these pair for having a Sheffield United mug.
Blades, well, we are at table seven.
So yeah, you know, say no more. Let's just say, yeah. So yeah, that's about it, really.
What have we got? What else? Well, there's the football.
Yeah, Callum's watching football.
You got a live stream. There's that.
Oh, Johnny says peaches and apricots and cherries. Ooh. So, but yes, well, Donny's from Leeds, so I'll just leave you to guess who he supports, fella.
Don't say Barnsley.
There you go. See, I'm psychic and I don't know it. So, sentence, I didn't even know Bella had been arrested. Oh, you're having a fruity moment, are you?
A fruity moment.
So,
There's some fruits in there. What was there? Apples, strawberries, bananas.
yeah, but I mean, like, it were like, I mean, just saying, Leeds United, right, they were going to get promoted last year, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, somebody else did instead.
So, you know, I'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean?
Oh, Leicester, are we? Oh, we're Leicester, are we? Leicester.
Born in Ponty. Where's Ponty? Oh, Pontefract. Well, I don't know wherever Ponty is.
I'm sure that's Pontefract.
I'm pretty sure that's in Yorkshire. Oh. No.
So,
Rafford is very destroyed.
West Yorkshire.
Probably missed it.
Not proper Yorkshire, like South Yorkshire.
But you see, the thing is, Donny, I'm not originally from Yorkshire, so I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. What you talking about?
From Nottinghamshire.
No.
Oh, Ponty says I was born in Roundhay in Ponty. This is Johnny. Says I was born in Roundhay in Pontefract.
Yeah,
So,
Yorkshire. Yorkshire.
Oh, does anybody know if the zoos are open yet?
Oh, the zoos open.
Oh, he says he was brought in East Yorkshire, brought up in East Yorkshire, and now live in North Yorkshire.
North Yorkshire. Oh, that's, yeah. North
So, yeah, some as I say, I just know Sheffield, and that's, you know, that's only sort of over at last, you know, how long we lived here? About 6 years. No, don't mention Pontefract. So if anybody wants an invite up onto the panel, just let me know.
Would you like to come on? And Mercury will be a special guest.
So, have you changed your microphone? Sounds different. Well, what it is, Simon, as I was just saying earlier on, Chris bought me a new webcam.
Ooh,
Nah.
Small ball.
Now, the picture on this new webcam is a lot better than the old one, but the microphone input is on the old one. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'll just get a link, Johnny. So yeah, so it's like the picture quality is better on this one, but the microphone quality isn't as good as the old one. So it's like, you know, you know,
I'll buy you a new microphone when I get paid.
yeah. You heard that first day, you heard that with your own ears. He said he's going to buy me a new microphone. So you heard it here first. Some of us say the picture quality is good on this camera, but the quality of the microphone isn't.
Is there a second anywhere that you can adjust? No. That we don't know.
I mean, I could. Let me just have a look. I'm just looking at the. Does this work? No.
No, it doesn't.
Communications. This one works. Let me just go default. The drop down list is communications. So, hang on a minute, Johnny. Hiya.
Press the other square. There, that's it.
That one. So right, I was just messing about. Having a look at my like microphone settings, but it's like 6 one and half a dozen or other. This camera's a lot better, but the microphone is not all that good. So it's either all or nothing basically. The microphone picks up better on the old camera, but the picture quality isn't very good. Oh, he's eating his fruit.
Right.
Okay, is there a setting anywhere that you could adjust in the camera? I mean, not really. I've got it on the right.
20 quid just off for Amazon. 20 quid? Yeah, that's what it was.
I've got to sort that Zoom app out in the next couple of days.
Here, look, Jeanette, look, before it gets dark. Hang on. It's getting there now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just starting to get dark. That Zoom, from what I understand, is just like this StreamYard, but StreamYard is a lot easier. Ooh, look at that.
Getting there.
Yeah.
So better be at 11 quid a tin.
Hey?
Little tins to do that purple and pink because it's like a specialist stain stuff. 11 quid a tin.
It's built keener like a climbing frame type of thing.
There, Chris. There.
Simon says you need a zip line from the window. Don't give him any ideas, Simon.
Oh, we could jump out a hallway window, land on trampoline.
Out the all window. Yeah.
The slide on the other side of it as well.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it when we were sort of constructing it.
Yeah, that one bad to say that were a workshop last month.
But yeah, it's good.
What's going on?
He's eating this fruit.
Oh, fruit, isn't it?
Yes, he's eating his fruit.
These peaches and apricots I've been eating.
Oh.
So I get my sweet tooth. I can't eat. I don't eat sweets anymore. Do I?
Oh, this is it. This is it.
So I eat fruit instead.
Oh, yeah. I understand now why Bella wants to get that Zoom app. Michael is getting married. Because they can't go, he wants to Zoom it so they're virtually, if you know what I mean.
Good idea.
Vicky said, "This is no good. Can hardly hear you, Jeanette. Johnny is too loud."
Oh, turn it down. Is that better?
I can't. Some of us say I've got my volume up, right up.
Hang on, I'll move microphone. Is that a bit better?
So, I mean, I've tried all other ones that's on my list, and it's basically
Have you got down at your microphone, your speaker icon at the bottom right hand corner on the other screen?
yeah.
So it's your like a little microphone thing. Right click on that, and it's just say open.
Open sound settings.
Yeah, open sound settings.
Yeah, I've ordered a ship's wheel, some life buoys, and a big fishing net to put on it.
Oh,
That's much better.
oh, it's much better now.
Oh, I thought that was on your.
It says choose your microphone.
Yeah, choose your microphone. Whichever the
Was that
second
dodgy getting corner? Oh,
I
Chris.
don't know.
one.
Microphone, USB microphone.
Microphone USB.
Yeah.
No, that's what.
Sometimes Google Chrome turns your volume down as well.
Yeah.
Right. We'll try that. See if it's any better. It is very muffled. Bella says it's very muffled. Yet
It is a bit. Your voice is a bit muffled.
Yeah, it is. It's microphone crap.
We'll test it anyway. Testicles, 1, 2, testicles.
It's like there's some packaging left covering the mic. Hasn't got a sticker over the mic. Has it? No, not as far as I know. So like Chris has gone right back. He's the technical guy.
You're on it, Caravan. Hiya.
Hello.
All right.
How
He's just inspecting the camera to see if this.
Cool.
I don't know.
Don't worry, she'll get a new microphone soon.
You see, that's what we said. The quality of the picture on the other camera ain't that clever, but the sound's good. Now this is a lot better picture.
1 second.
Since we've had it, had problems with sound.
You're not getting it all. I need some of it. That's what I've got.
I'll sort a bit of it now.
Oh, just take a
So, you know, I'm lost. I don't know. I'm not very, as Bella says. I'm not. I'm not very technical, so I ain't got the first clue. So no. I'm just so right. You'll lose me for a minute. Just checking. No, there's no back of it.
That's it. I don't leave me back on now.
Mm-hmm.
It says you'll have to get one of those my.
I had some peaches, apricots, and some cherries. I mean, really, Tracy should be feeding them to me, but we can't have everything, can you?
Just a quick update, by the way. Kate has got to stay in hospital overnight.
Oh, no.
Because the levels in her blood for a blood clot is high.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to start her on antibiotics, but because her inflammation levels are high, she's got to have a CT scan on her lungs.
Oh, dear.
Sugar in blood does that I have an infection, or I've said, like, when she was describing the symptoms to me, it sounded like an infection.
Did she peel them for you first?
I want to say, they're also checking her for COVID or flu or other viruses.
Oh, dear.
But I said to her, she said she'd got a temperature, but she hadn't got a sore throat or anything. So I says it's very unlikely it's going to be COVID. But I says this first sign of an protection is the fact that you get an high temperature.
Yeah, it's just got to not panic. You won't
I tell
panic
you
though.
what, I'm
Anybody feeling a bit poorly at the moment's going to panic, aren't they?
I'm just going to swap. My camera might go off for a second. I'm just going to swap the USB ports over. Try putting it in other, because I've got one either side, you see, and I use a mouse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug it out this port and transfer it over to the other side. See if that solves the, the
You're
problem.
abandoning me. Is that what you're trying to say? Huh?
Johnny, you've got to keep them entertained.
So while I'm swapping camera from one side to other, Simon said, good idea.
Well, look, it's someone going to give you it all.
Oh, you'll be right. While she's gone, I'll read you this. It's called The Naughtiest Unicorn. I did this on one of my friends. Ask Laura. I did it on her show. Who would like me to read it to him? Shall I put my reading glasses on? There we go. Who wants me to read the book? Just put. I'll start page 1 if you don't come back.
I can still hear you. No, I was just about to reading it. I said, I can still hear you.
I'm about to start page 1.
Oh dear. I thought that might make you jump.
You've all missed out, guys. She's back.
Oh dear. Yeah. I'm back before it even got a chance to start reading.
No, I won Laura Lee's show once, and she went to a phone call, and I was at workshop, and I read a book, one of Keena's books. Oh dear, not funny.
Wait, the camera's not with. Oh, that was. Yeah. Storage on it. Hiya, Asgard, by the way.
Hey, Asgard.
Sorry, I were unavailable when you came in, but I've swapped the cameras round. I plugged it in a different hole. Let's just say.
I've ordered.
I don't know whether does it sound any different?
I'm stepping in the exercises.
Don't worry, can still make out what you're saying. I'm just going to look at that thing that Wakey put in. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So you've sent it me via Messenger. What microphone?
Worse now, like watching a 70s kung fu film.
What?
Wakey said you jump in like a 70s
I've
kung
only
fu.
plugged it out one hole and put it in other.
It's caught up a bit now. It's better now.
Hey?
I think it's because everybody's using the internet at the same time at the moment.
If you can find me that other camera.
Right, putting that one back in.
Yeah. It sounds not very good.
I'm coming tomorrow.
Hey?
Got them coming tomorrow.
You're coming tomorrow? Who's coming?
Me with any luck, but I've ordered these. Fitness band.
Lord. It's all right. Chris has just sent me the link to a microphone.
Why have you put them down here when there's all sorts of crap down here?
One second.
Where's my channel logo gone?
There. Ooh. I don't know exactly what it is. The old wires.
I know. Right.
Yeah.
The fitness bands.
I got it. Take your mouse out.
Yeah.
Plug that camera in and use that microphone off of there.
Will that work?
Chris getting all technical.
This is what we
What's that
call
cancerous kit? It's
Yeah.
the tension bands to work out with.
I think that microphone is.
Looks like an Ann Summers kit.
Who said that? I hope it were a woman.
Simon.
Oh, well,
Does-
I mean,
I mean, the picture that Johnny's showing.
yeah, but what do
It
you
looks a bit bondage, doesn't it?
Right, so I've got to go on StreamYard now
Yeah.
and
Camera.
change
change
audio settings.
I think it's 300 or something like that.
HP webcam.
No,
There you go.
Right, well, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So, right.
2 seconds.
So I'm hoping the picture's coming through the new webcam, but the sound's coming through the old webcam.
That sounds
That
spot,
makes
that
sense.
sounds spot on though.
So yes.
That's better.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, Simon says much better. So what I've done is the picture's coming through on the new camera, but I'm using the old camera for the microphone, if that makes sense. So, but Chris has got it all in order. Is sent me a link for a microphone. So now you're not buying me one.
No, wait.
Well, you just save yourself 14 quid, have you? So
I'm built into camera, and it's HD Microsoft camera.
but you see, the old camera, it's an HP camera, but it's got a built-in microphone.
Stupid, you either get a good microphone and bad camera, or a bad microphone and good
Yeah, that's what I say. The picture quality on the new camera is a lot better than the old camera, but the sound quality on the new camera is crap compared to the. So yeah.
Wakey says they'll get the sound in sync now.
So yeah. So what I've done is I've placed the old camera smack bang at the side of the new camera, but I'm only using the old camera for the sound, if that makes sense. So yeah.
Alex is telling me via Facebook Messenger that my latest video is not very child friendly. I said it don't have to.
What, your video or?
I put a cheeky TikTok on it.
Oh. Proper job.
And he just said to me, if I edit that bit out, it'll be child friendly. I said, it don't need to be child friendly.
Yeah.
I'm just
So,
trying.
yeah. So as I always say, Simon, where there's a will, there's a way.
Exactly.
It says, get your hand in your pocket, you tight git. So, yeah. But, let's say you could have a cup of tea.
He says he's trying to help me out. I said, it's all right. He takes his channel far too seriously.
Who's that?
Huh? What?
Alex.
Oh. So,
I mean, in the because I've stuck a cheeky TikTok in it, but it's pictures of the pirates. That's what he means.
oh. Well, you know what Chris is like. Wakey is as tight as a duck sauce.
Right, if it works, why? What is it?
If it ain't
not
broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've got two webcams there, one for sound, one for picture. Jobs are good. And no bloody microphone in shed that we don't use.
Yeah, that's his philosophy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
I said, relax, Alex. I'll sort it later. Don't mean I'm not going to take that TikTok in somewhere else, though.
I've got to say this, Johnny. I much prefer you with a beard than without.
I've shaved all the grey hair off, though, again.
Oh.
I went on Laura's chat the other day, some cheeky little whippersnapper, right? When I popped up and said, "Who's this old man?" I'm fed up hearing that, mate.
But it's. I mean, look at mine. I mean, mine desperately needs colouring. I've got.
I tried dyeing it. I look like fucking Magnum PI. I needed a red Lambo.
But I've got a dye. It's just getting round to doing it. Always had his hands in his pocket. Never had any toys as a kid.
He wanted some balls to so his mum cut balls out of pockets.
But it's like, yeah, it comes to us all. You know what I mean? Chris just gets me to shave his off when his grace coming through.
To cheer Alex up, I've deleted it and I'm going to redo it without that video in it. There you go. That'll cheer him up.
Oh.
Looks like Man United are about to win.
But the thing is, if that, how can I put it? It's like I won't change something just because somebody told you to.
I suppose so, because it is actually showing the kids thing. So if I just pop that video out, it's not a problem, then. I'll just stick it in my end of week TikTok videos. I can just redo that in 2 seconds. It's not that video. The other one's totally fine. I was outside waiting for Being Cute to open on Sunday, so I did a few TikToks while I was sat in car.
Oh.
Ding, ding.
Chris has put getting a free cooker tomorrow. That's our tart. Yeah, that's true. It is true. He just looks on Marketplace for freebies.
I do. And they've got a trailer now, and nothing's bloody popped up yet.
We've got a 14. What's that one in our bedroom? 14 telly.
The other caravan's going next year.
So you getting what?
The other caravan's going next year.
Oh.
The older one.
What, Keena's playroom?
Yeah, I'm going to build them a nice little summer house at corner, something a bit more permanent, and then we can clear all that side out. So there's quite a bit of space around all that.
I'm going to say you've got quite a big garden when all's said and done, haven't you?
Yeah, look, so many people have asked if that's for sale. I'll just bloody sell it for it as cheap as possible. There's a good trailer underneath it, that's why. It's got a twin aluminium frame.
I mean, all they've got to do, Johnny, is when all's said and done, is do what you've done with your new one. Refurb it.
It's too old for towing, really, now.
Oh.
You know, structurally, I mean. Plus the skylight's damaged and that on top. When that starts leaking, then I'll just get rid of it anyway. But there's a lot of space around that because there's stuff stored round back of it. So they'll be have a nice little summer house there just for both of them with a little deck on front or something. I'll actually buy them it rather than build it now. I'll buy them what I found. But all that wood out there, though, my neighbour commented that it looks lovely now, but she said when you first built it, we did wonder what the hell it was. There were about 50 different colours. Callum, get your sponge ready. We've got some stuff you get in a box. It's like a powder, and you scoop it all in, you spread it all in cooker, and you just leave it, and it just melts.
Yeah, everything. Right. What's it called now?
Stinks though.
You'd have, all the cooker needs is a good old clean. Callum, get your sponge ready. Use your dad's toothbrush. He'll have a job because we've all got electric toothbrushes, and we're all different colour coded. I've ended up with blue one because none of these would have blue. So Callum's got the red one, Chris has got a yellow one, and I've got the blue one. I ended up with blue one because nobody else wanted blue. Well, it's like a collar thing that's on, so we know whose toothbrush is who, because we've all got exactly the same toothbrush. I think I ought to explain that first. Oh, pardon me. We've all got the same toothbrush, so we know who's is who. The collar thing is different colour coded. No, Chris has got a yellow one.
Nikolai.
Yeah.
Hey, Donny Shaw, bet you're not in now, are you?
I bet it's Laura Lee that's the Man United supporter.
I know. I'm disgusted. I really am.
Pixie says that.
I was thinking of unsubscribing.
Oh dear.
And then she told me she's not actually a fully comp Yorkshire girl either. So she brought up in Yorkshire, but she's not originally from Yorkshire.
Who's that?
Johnny said he made some TikTok videos while he was at B&Q. Now somebody's messaged him and said that it's not child friendly, blah blah blah, and then she's just said that she was going to unsubscribe from him.
I bet he's gutted, isn't he? I bet he's really gutted.
Callum's home team, I'm away team, and Jeanette is the Wendy's. No, I'm not. I'm just neutral. Blue's neutral.
Blue. That means you're Wendy's if you're blue.
No, it don't. As much as I don't like football. So,
My mum trying to explain computers to me. Oh, dear me.
Your mum's trying to explain computers to you.
What was he saying? Why won't these Wii games work on an Xbox? I went, because it's an Xbox and the Wii's a
Why won't these Wii games work?
Oh, dear me.
Fine. Well, it's a disc, isn't it? Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Yeah, but if it were that simple, Johnny, everybody like Callum would be playing Wii games or PS4.
Well, you could actually do it if you get an emulator program on it. But only way you can really do that is on a laptop or a PC because you could put it onto your computer then, really.
But it's either
the consoles, the Xbox and all that are designed so they'll only play their games.
Yeah, you're either a PS4 person or an Xbox person.
Xbox.
No offence, but only old people play Wii games because they're easy.
Is it really bad that I'm shit at the Wii games as well?
How many minutes is that on?
It's nearly done because it says 98 minutes and there were 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh, is this FA Cup then?
No, this isn't league. This.
Oh.
No, this is league.
Simon says I play Wii games in the shower.
But you're old anyway, Simon. So.
Oh dear.
I bet Simon tries to get him his weed to plug hole.
Yeah, well, you're not telling me that you haven't done it before now.
I've never weed in shower.
Yeah. Says Pinocchio.
I just uses yellow shampoo.
Oh dear.
You
Wake PS4, I still got the Mega Drive. But that only means, Wakey, that you're showing your age.
Mega Drive. It is really showing your age. Commodore 64.
ZX81.
ZX Spectrum.
And all them. Atari.
Yeah. I like the old Atari, man, with Space Invaders and that. You can get the emulator thing now, can't you? Just plug it in your computer and it plays more.
But the thing is, when I were a kid, we didn't have no computer games, not even Atari or anything. Our computer games were outside playing.
Astro Wars. That were a little console, that.
I like that one where you bounce that little ball up into the box, and when it got into the next levels, it jumped about inside the box and knock all them blocks.
Only game I played when I were a kid, as regards thing with that ping pong thing where there were two things either side.
But remember the one where you could bounce it into different colours in strip, and when you got through a few and it hit the other ones, it'd go out right fast, and you had to go like that. But them paddle things.
But it were a bit like that air hockey what they've got nowadays. You know what I mean? It you know.
Well, that's not on about you, but it were inside boxes with that one.
And Pac-Man, I can remember Pac-Man.
I've got that on my phone.
So, but when I were a kid, they were sort of more boys' games than they were girls. You know what I mean? I mean,
I think Tracy's downstairs.
Manchester United's gone up to 5th.
Oh, dear.
Amjad says it's called Pong. Well, I didn't know what it were called, Wakey. I just knew it were thing, and you bounced it up and down, and you just moved it up and down.
When it comes to football, I pretend like it's Leeds, but I'm not being funny, right? But apart from knowing where the football ground is, that's about as much as I know about football.
Amjad says, I love Pac-Man. She's in caravan, she said.
She's moved in. She tried selling me some dishcloths and pegs at back door over there. It's full on zip.
But the thing is, Chris and Callum went out for a walk today. Now, because
you find some beautiful places. Them photographs he takes, bloody hell.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, the sunsets and whatever. It went out. Well, that last night, weren't it?
Yeah, I played Temple Run. Not very good at it.
They were actually just took on his phone.
Well, some were took on my phone, some were took on me Canon.
Tracy says, cheeky sod.
She is, since I bought that new caravan, she's bloody moved in it.
So because of weather and everything, Callum says, "Hey, coming out for a walk with me, Dad?" So he says, "Yeah, I'll go for a walk with you." Chris comes back and I went, "Where's our Callum?" He says, "Well, I only went once round." He says, "No, we're absolutely cream cracking." He says, "Our Callum's gone round again."
Why not?
So Callum went twice round, and Chris was cream cracking after the first one. So yeah.
Because I haven't bought so far.
He says, I play Golf Clash on Facebook. I think that means. Well, if it's any consolation, I play Solitaire and Word Search on Facebook. So it's boring old fart now. But yeah, Chris says
these new glasses are taking some getting used to, you know. Keep giving me headaches.
What's that?
These are brand new glasses and they're slightly stronger than the other ones.
Yeah. You see my glasses that what are they, varifocals?
Yeah.
Mine are varifocal.
The bottom, you mean?
And his sister had some, and she ended up going back and getting some different ones because she couldn't get on with them. And
about a week now, and looking just normally walking around are fine, but when I'm focusing on stuff I used to focus in my other glasses, it's a bit.
They do, if they're varifocals, they do take a lot of getting used to. But the thing is, you're not go back to any. I think this is about my second or third pair that the varifocals, and I won't have any other.
My sunglasses still ain't come. I says, what? I know it's buy one get one free, but it's not buy one get the other pair fucking next year.
But you see, when we all went to opticians at the same time.
I remember we said we'd ring you when they come in. I said, well, we can ring me in. Where are they?
You see, when we all went to the optician at the same time, because they were normal glasses,
I'm still here.
they got theirs within a week. I had to wait a fortnight for mine because mine were varifocals, you see.
Well, I've ordered prescription sunglasses for when I'm driving, but they haven't come yet. I got these glasses last Tuesday, and I'm still waiting.
But you see, we haven't been a prescription sunglasses. You see, that's probably why. And I'm just as don't often play games much, just on the PS4 on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Oh.
You have too many set days, you Amjad. You do what you want, when you want. That's what you do.
I bet I've got a roster pinned up on the fridge. My time, but what's it?
Giants will say buns, cakes, buns, cakes, buns.
Hiya, Gordo, how are you?
I don't got all that.
I bet when you found out I were eating apricots, I bet you thought, I could have made some.
Well, that farmhouse, I made a farmhouse cake, and that actually made with apricot jam.
You know that thing I just showed you with them ropes for exercising?
Yeah.
I made my own version. It's a bit lethal, though. It's hooked on there, and I thought to myself, if them hooks go, they're going to get me. That won't do you any good, will it?
Oh, pardon me.
But temporarily, it does work.
No. Well, what I was going to say is when Callum decided he was going on this second lap, he did the second lap, and then he says, I might go again in a bit. So about tea time, he said, I'll won't go for another walk. He says, but I'll only do one lap. Now,
that sounds nice, Gordo. He said he's made some wine with apricot jam.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds nicer. That's one thing I can say.
So anyway, Callum had just walked out at the door, and all of a sudden I could hear somebody shouting at the top of their voice. So I says to Chris, I says, just open the door, I says, and, because the guy sounded like a nutter. So I says, just open the door, I says, just check that Callum's all right. I says, because he's out there on his own. You don't know with these nutters, do you?
No, not these days. Been crackers out there.
He stood at the door and he says, are you all right, son? And he says, yeah, I'm all right. This guy, I don't know who it were, whether it was somebody off Estate or Warrior. He shouts to Chris, he says, get back off that effing ass.
What you looking
at? What you effing looking at? He says, get off back in ass. I says to Chris, I said, I hope it's a free fucking country last time I looked.
I once heard I lived in Beeston, really bad area, and I heard some banging in the middle of the night, and I went out and some lads were like dragging me wheelie bin out of the garden. So they told me to F off, get back in the house kind of thing. And then when I went out to grab bin off them, they all like circled around me, like to jump on me. So the one with the biggest mouth, I just walked straight up to him and cracked him and spun, decked him up floor, and then all his mates just ran off. But they could have kicked me out.
You don't think it was for anybody from round here? They'll probably look at somebody's ass round here. I don't know.
You know what's happening, don't you? All our kids are drinking hand sanitizer, 70%.
Gordo says it's in the Demijohn conditioning.
I've got some Demijohn. Well, they're actually in a row underneath the old caravan. I'm going to paint them up and put flowers and stuff on them. Some of them are quite old. They say dairy thing on them, outside of them.
Oh.
Got about 10 of them. I used to brew beer as well. I've got some brewing barrels.
But you see, he's made all sorts, as Gordo. He's made wine, he's made cider.
Yeah, my Auntie Sue used to make all sorts of stuff.
Fruit-infused vodka, I think.
I've done like a liqueur kind of thing with Demijohn and a kit. It tastes like Benelin, but you only hear about 3 or 4 new hours.
Once you get a taste for it, you don't. It don't matter what it tastes
Well,
like.
the kit made 1 full demijohn of this like liqueur stuff, but it had a taste of like a strong like cherry kind of taste, but like a Benelin kind of kit. You know, it had alcohol in it.
Yeah.
You had it with little shot glasses, I tell you.
I'm going to flavour it a bit like paint stripper.
No, but it hit the spot. Yeah, terrible heartburn after that.
But Gordo's father-in-law blames him now because he's got him into home brewing now and all.
They've been trying to get me into it and all.
Well, the closing pubs, what are you supposed to do? Open your own bar, brew your own beer.
Well, that's it. Plus, it's about 10 times cheaper as well. So,
well, now Tracy's here. She can hear that I'm getting rid of that caravan. I told you.
oh, now she knows.
But, no, I'm going to get you and Keena a proper nice summer house with like a patio thing up front and lot. It'd be really nice. But we need his garden back, love. We can't have 2 caravans in back garden. Can't move. I'm going to have a good fire at weekend to get rid of a load of wood, and then it'll be a lot better. But I'll still want that caravan out of the way. We've had a good innings with it. We've had it about 6 years. Whoop. I just dropped some. Where did the bolt go?
I've just started another wine fermenting today. I've done a fruit tea wine.
The other one, has he drank it already?
I heard that. That's Keena's own, she says.
Oh, yeah, but she'll prefer a summer house, a proper one. We don't have to tell Keena till next year. So don't worry.
So we'll have no we'll have no marital disputes on here. Thank you very much.
Unless it's got pictures in it.
Keena's got a bloody 15-foot pirate ship in the background. She's fine.
I was going to say.
And a 15-foot trampoline and all. And her own garden. What else does she want?
Gordo says, I would love a caravan or motorhome, but I've got nowhere to store one.
I've got a 1984 and a 2001 caravan. I'll tell you something, the 1984 is built better. It might be an old caravan, but the walls are a lot more solid than the newer one.
Well, this is it. I mean...
Like this, the new one, it's got a strip that goes all the way around that protects the screws. It's like a rubber strip.
Yeah.
Well, on the 2001, that's all perished and gone hard, so I've ordered some new stuff. But on the one that's 1984, it's black rubber and it's still pliable. You can move it.
But you see, I mean, it's like everything else these days. They don't build things to last.
They want a shelf life now, don't they? So they can sell you something else then.
Well, this is it. It's like, some as I say, the fridge freezer that we had before we bought this new one, I bought it for 30 quid, and that was like back probably 8 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It's second hand when I bought it.
I don't buy something new if I can help it.
It's only just give up the ghost. So I don't know how long the person had it before I did, but I've had it about 6-8 years. Oh, I just disconnected from the net. Oh dear.
Who's that?
Gordo.
Oh.
Quite a few people have been having internet problems over the last few days. I definitely were yesterday. I couldn't even chat to anybody. It was just going.
We don't like when we had full lockdown. It was like being on dial-up.
Yeah, because people are working from home, stuck in the house, using the internet more.
It was a nightmare.
You know what it is? Everybody at home turned the data off on the phone and went online. Wi-Fi.
Get a drink of juice, Callum, or some of your water. Cheers, D.R. Smith says, cheers, everyone. I didn't know you were still here.
Don't test me.
Yeah, that's the new one.
But you know, it's the same as I say. Nothing nowadays is built to last. You know, it's only
Look
got.
at it, I went to a window of a week, nearly fell out of it.
Because you said it were all rotten, weren't it?
Yeah, so now Tracy's missing a clothes prop, but I fixed the window. The clothes prop were just the same thickness as the frame that were rotten. So
so you've nicked a clothes prop now.
she's got about that much left. She could put up a very small line.
That's a new one.
That's a new one inside now. Put all new flooring at London.
But
everything works. Fridge, cooker, everything.
It's just giving. Yeah, lol, you owe me one. You owe her a line prop. Yeah.
She's lucky to be alive. She left tap over there and flooded it. Could have killed her.
The thing is, Tracy, if he were at B&Q yesterday, it could have got you one from B&Q. Bet you never thought of that one.
I was there on different business.
So yeah, you could have picked her a line prop up while you were at B&Q yesterday.
Well, she's got one of them revolving ones. She don't need a prop anyway.
She says you tell him, Jeanette. I mean, there's B&Q, there's what do you call it? Home base, home bargains. It's no excuse, Tracy.
Hey, I went cute over there with this Chinese woman behind me, and she pulled the mask down. She went, "Why do you think this be all over me? Fed up wearing mask." I said, "When your relatives stop eating pass."
I will tell you a story now. Chris Wright, went out to the sunset and everything yesterday, and he says it got like his Femi Palmer, and he says this French guy come up to him. So he says, "Oh, is that the DJ Osmo pocket?" And
well, he got a DJ Osmo pocket during the time I wanted to do.
Yeah. So he says, no. He says this is called the Femi Palm. He says it's just like DJ Osmo pocket, but it's got a lot extra on it. Blah blah blah. So anyway, they were chatting away, and Chris says, he says, you have to buy the Wi-Fi base for the DJ Osmo pocket. You have to buy wheel thing for DJ. He says, this has got it all built in. And he says, what's it called again? And Chris was trying to do a French accent when he was telling me. And yeah, and he says, what's it called again? And Chris says, Femi Palm. He says, how much are they, if you don't mind me asking? So Chris says, well, when I bought this, he says they're about 180 something pound. He says, but they've come down in price now. He says you can get them for about 160 odd. Right? So he says to Chris, he says, oh, I'm going out and buying one of those tomorrow.
Ooh. Yeah, so what I did is I took out when I realised it was rotten, I took all the rubber out, took the window out, took the frame bit out, laid it down, made a copy of it with her clothes prop. Never screwed it together, and I treated all the wood, which is what they should have done in the first place when they built the damn thing.
Chris says 2 broomsticks 20 foot apart into the ground with a long string. Good jobs are good in.
The live prop.
No, we have a proper revolving one. It's just that I moved it when I built that pirate ship, so I'll just need to stick it back in the ground.
The thing is, I mean, I've got like a double line outside, so it's basically we've got a fence one side and a fence other side, and basically they're just like from one fence to other, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I don't need a pole or anything.
We've got a hook up corner of the house, and then from the hook up corner we go out to the fence post.
Yeah, well, same as I say, one of the fence posts has got an hook on it, and it's just like the length of the line it made a double line. If you understand what I'm saying.
You put a lines up with no prop. Now I've got no line because you took it down for Keaton. See what I mean? She's telling me off now.
You can't win either way, Johnny.
Look, you can't park the Titanic at Garm without having to move your washing line. Yeah, neighbour said, oh, we did wonder what it was you were building. In other words, I thought, what the hell's that out the window?
But the thing is, what business has it got to do with your neighbours? It's your property. You can build whatever you want on it.
Oh, no, not being snotty. They just wonder what the hell it was. But now it's all proper colours and matching. It looks really good now.
But yeah,
In fact, I stood back and thought it looks like some out of Transformers.
you found it. It says, "Do you want me to?" You turn it off then, Callum, for me. So yeah, you know, I mean,
in the bow bit from the front looks really good, doesn't it? It looks like a ship front.
but you know, it's you just trying to keep your little girl happy, you know what I mean? And if that means building a pirate ship, then it means, you know.
It was supposed to be just some slides and a swing bit.
We kept adding to it.
What is it? I built it just as a normal platform where you could go up on top of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Then I up on top of it and I looked out at where I hadn't put the end on yet. I thought, what if I do that? Because it made it a bit longer for you to walk out a bit further on it, and then it gave it a look of a ship, and then I went for the pirate ship idea. So I've got a big net coming tomorrow. It looks like a fishing net, and it's got seashells and that stuck to it.
Oh,
that's going on the back. That's going on the back bit, and I've got a big red ship's wheel coming.
Cool.
What else did I order? I forgot now. There's one more thing I ordered. Let me look.
I'm going to say it'll come to you when you're not thinking about it.
I'll click it in a minute. It's been a long day.
But
the life buoys to hook outside at ship.
Oh, we're going all.
Well, it says welcome. It says welcome aboard on them. Look. The 30 centimetres, so just the right size for that ship, really.
Well, that's it.
And only £3, so I ordered two, one for each side. I know you won't really see the other side, but it'd be nice that it's got one on it. In fact, I might put it on the side where the slide is, you know, on that little bit.
Oh yeah, it's just adding to the decor, if you know what I mean.
Now I'm going to get a proper climbing net for the back of it, so you can actually climb up it.
Oh.
And then I'm going to put a little frame around the bottom, only about that deep, and I'm going to get a load of them loose chip-ins to put inside it, so it's got a bit of padding underneath.
Yeah.
Like
on kids' playground, you mean?
Yeah. Then I could box in the bottom bit and make it into like a little house, but it need all that. There's like a little, because it's the shape of it. There's like a big. I can almost walk underneath it. It got a band. It's about 12 foot tall.
Well, this is it. I mean, you know,
it's so that top part of fastened to shed roof.
Hopefully, touching wood, the summer's coming soon, so you imagine hours enjoyment that she's going to get out of it.
Well, I'd half built it. It didn't have any steps or anything, and grandkids had a go on it last weekend, and they loved it. So. But
yeah, you know, I mean, when this lockdown's over, you think are bringing the mates round and they say, oh, you know, your dad, you know, you're lucky that your dad's built this, and you know what I mean.
Seaman stains. Go on,
yeah. Chris Port, Captain Ahab, or is it Captain Pugwash? And Gordo says Pugwash was ruined, Master Bates, or Seaman Stains.
Well, I keep getting looks at neighbours when I stand up there, so once I've done it all, I don't think I'll be going back up.
But, you know, You imagine the hours of enjoyment that Keenan's going to get out of it once, you know.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that is the main thing.
It's all bolted, screwed, everything properly put together. It's not going to move.
Yeah. It says, just don't name your shed Titanic. No.
We laughed about saying why don't you make them walk the plank on that top bit, but that's a bit.
We all know what happened to Titanic.
You can't sink this one unless we have an underground cave in.
I was just gonna say either that or a hurricane or a tornado.
Yeah, I saw a few of them bloody flying ants around earlier.
Oh,
I hope they're not that.
Downstairs, Johnny was probably on the Titanic. Ooh, meow.
How many channels do I have to go on where people call me old?
No, you're not. You're in your prime, as I keep saying to Chris. Even though Callum keeps...
I'm probably fitter than most of you.
Callum keeps calling Chris old, and I says, well, if your dad's old, then I must be ancient.
Ooh, see your toy girl, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 9 years and 2 months younger than me.
Ooh. Yeah, you, Chris.
So yeah, I'm 58 in September, and he's 49 in November. So there you go.
Big 5-0 in a bit.
Yeah, next year.
Tracy's 50th this year.
Callum's 18 in November.
I'm gonna have to take her somewhere special. I'll probably get to a caravan somewhere. Might as well.
But yeah.
I'll book a weekend at caravan place. Hopefully by them things will have quietened down a bit.
But yeah, it's.
I'll just book a weekend at Coast with caravan. I mean, my mum can have dinner.
You know what I told you the other day? I says we could do it at holiday. You know what I mean?
I think everyone could do one now, just from getting out of the house.
Well, this is it. I says this is what we could all do. We could all do it at holiday. Just get away for a few days. You know what I mean? But now,
I'm not spending the money I've saved up to go on holiday just to sit park in a field. Because right now, you can camp, yeah, but you've got to isolate, and there's no clubs open, there's no entertainment, there's no. What's the point? Ain't none, is it?
Well, this is it.
Everything's over when we have a proper holiday. It'll be a really good one. So.
See what Chris has put.
Ronnie's 2 on Thursday.
Yeah, Chris has put, I know where there's a caravan we can sleep in for free.
There's nothing for everyone.
I don't class going to Leeds as an holiday.
It's in foreign land, so it's near enough.
We have a nature reserve and everything. You could call it a campsite. Costa del Rothwell. Sounds Spanish.
She says two. It says two. Your Tracy says there's 2 here. I don't think you've got to set your sights higher, Tracy. I was thinking somewhere a bit more exotic than a caravan in Leeds. You know, you've got to aim your sights a bit higher.
Right, Nesborough.
You know, not that, you know, camping out in your caravan won't be fun, because it would, but I were, you know, setting my sights a little bit higher than.
Well, that's tight. Where would we stop before?
So. Oh dear.
We can travel. Yeah, no, we can. I've just bloody had a tow bar fitted. I've got my insurance out now. I'm coming up to £10,000 worth of towing now.
But yeah, you know, we had booked to go to Skeggy in April, but obviously all this lockdown and everything kicked off, so we weren't able to go. Yeah, we were only staying for a couple of days, but same as I says, you know, we could do it getting away somewhere. You know what I mean? Anywhere. Yeah, that's a good idea, Tracy. She says me and Jeanette can travel. Well, the lads can, do whatever in caravan, get camping in caravan, and me and Tracy will,
Can she drive?
Yeah. Only me at the wall.
Yeah, it's like me. I can't drive either. I spent 2 hours the other day on the phone to Virgin. Oh dear.
Obviously, something wrong with live. Take off.
Yeah, just take off somewhere.
Not have anything off bloody Virgin.
Don't plan where we're going. Just go.
I'm trying to remember. Trey, what was the name of that bloody campsite we stopped on? Can't remember now. Near Brid.
Well, it wouldn't. You and Johnny would be rubbing hands together.
Oh, good, Not women for a week, for a month.
Yeah.
Hey!
Chris says, wouldn't it be funny? He says if Tracy and Jeanette took off, he says, and then they turn this, put us all in lockdown again. I says, you and Johnny would be rubbing hands together.
They've just started doing that in Italy again, because they've had a spike and people are rioting on the streets and refusing to go back in lockdown.
But the thing is, I had a notification this morning that the cases are...
Do you know something? The only country in this world that's actually wiped it out completely and have had no new cases in a month, guess what? Vietnam. Vietnam have managed to completely eradicate coronavirus.
But the thing is, I had notification.
It's not on that news because it's not a massive country, that's why.
I had notification on my phone that since this pandemic started, we've had the lowest death rate in 3 months.
Get another month.
So, they sort of tried to say that, things are...
Sorry. Mike's been on staring. I just said I had the weirdest dream in my sleep last night. I could not stop going on about it. It happened in real life, but it's a weird dream. I don't want to talk about it on here because it's private. So Simon says, thanks for not sharing this.
So you just thought you'd type it in the chat now.
Oh, dear. But
so,
yeah, what they tried to tell us that it's coming to an end because we've had lowest death rate in last 3 months. But then they're on about putting like different counties in like local lockdowns.
Well, Leicester's in lockdown now, aren't they?
But that's what I'm saying. On one hand, they tried to say that the death rate is at an all-time low since this pandemic started, and it's been lowest death rate in last 3 months. But then they're on about putting certain areas into local lockdown. So what? But yeah, so, but I still believe there's a lot that they're not telling us. I still believe that.
Whatever the government tell you, there can be 10 things in the background they haven't told you. Well, look, when they said it were they estimated 4,000, but they said it could be 100,000. Week after it, 180,000.
Well, this is it. It's like
we're never going to know because there's never going to be enough tests to test everybody.
No. And same as Chris says, don't believe everything you read.
I'm not saying a new flu about, but we just need to build up an immunity to it, like everybody does, with the flu.
Yeah.
You've either got a good immune system or you haven't. If you haven't, then unfortunately,
it's like same as Chris says. They're only telling us what we want to hear, or they're only telling us certain facts. You know what I mean?
My mum, poor mum, stuck in that caravan 5 months. All she had was news to watch. My ears freaked. I've still not cuddled my mum.
Crackers,
that, innit? I've been round her house every other day, but she won't let me cuddle her. So that's what the bloody government and all that have done to my mum.
Yeah, and this is it. Even though these in lockdown restrictions, etc., it's got people
She has to.
in a panic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know, I've not been out through front door since we took Callum to doctors last week. You know what I mean? And before that, it was 26th of May last time I went out. And it's you think to yourself, it makes people panic, and that's how it's got. You know, people are panicking.
2 weeks before we all went in lockdown.
So it's all right. I thought I hadn't drunk all my coffee, but I have. I was keen to get him on back at school then. Is she enjoying it back at school?
Yeah, and so was I. She breaks up on Friday for 7 weeks.
So you wanted to throw them back to school and they're breaking up again?
So my challenge is to get that finished before end of weekend, then she can just play away. That's what heart's concerned.
So, but that's what I said. I mean, why didn't they just keep them off and start them afresh after summer holidays in September?
Well, we had that choice, but Keena were getting really fed up and acting up pretty bad, so she's getting me. Yeah, I'm still doing my mum's shopping.
Yeah. You see, this is how it's going, everybody, Tracy. It's like, same as I said, I've got a very weak immune system, and I'm scared even to step outside front door. And I only went because we took Callum to doctors last week.
Well, they're saying a woman in America, she was using the office lift, and she had this, she had COVID-19. She's managed to infect 71 people in office. I
also had a.
In the lift buttons.
Is it a farm or something? I don't know. It's in UK. So one employee has contracted COVID. Now 73 victims. 73 have gone down with it, and that's just by one person. Hi, Carla, how are you? So it just goes to show how easy it is to transmit it, because obviously somebody on that farm had gone into work, obviously not knowing that they got the COVID-19, but it's infected 73 people. Oh, I've got itchy nose. So it just goes to show how easy it is to, it only takes that one person, and then you've got it, I
mean, I'm a home bird anyway, so I'm quite happy to be at home, but I don't really do people anyway when I go out with.
But you see, the thing is that's what Bella said. She says they don't go out all that often anyway, but the fact of the matter is,
when they release things and we had a hot summer and all that, they all turned up in bright and stuff. All the people who think
so you're breaking up.
Got a bit of a cold. Now she's given 71 members of the office.
But it's same as I say, it's the fear of the unknown. I think that's what a lot of it does to a lot of people. It's the fear of.
Freak the hell out of me, mum. Yeah, we got darling.
Yeah, Wakey says he's Johnny gargling.
Oh, pardon me.
Your camera's froze.
Not that true.
I think it's his net. She says, I think it's your internet. Always muted himself. Yeah.
So that's what it'll be. So no, that's bad. What's up, Benny? You wanted some, man? It's jumping bad. Be right back.
Oh.
I'm just going to refresh it.
Okay then, Simon. Thank you for coming in, and I shall see you maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I'm on my phone.
Simon.
He had trouble with last night. Oh, right. It's same with everybody else. I mean, Gordo's having trouble. Now, Johnny's having trouble. So it seems like everybody's having trouble.
Yeah, where all it was, it's all right.
So,
Wi-Fi don't mess with those pixies, all sorts of
oh dear. So what's everybody been up to over the weekend? Have you done anything interesting?
Oh, not a lot. Oh, what? Get up.
This Tracy says it'll be the weather. My phone going a bit funny. It's weather, I think. Oh, so now I'm breaking up.
No, not breaking up here.
Oh.
Hold up there. It's next by you.
Johnny's gone. But it's all right. I was just checking to see if he was still on StreamYards, and he's not. He's gone altogether. It's having a meltdown. It's Johnny's fault. He's broke it. Blaming Johnny. Tried.
Apple turnover yesterday. It was lovely.
Yeah, we had the 3-ingredient chocolate mousse. Plus, I made farmhouse cake as well in the week.
Yeah.
So
that was yummy.
Yeah. So it just goes to show you when you've got the right ingredients and the right cream, how different it turns out. I mean, they were set even before I put them in fridge. But so yeah, it just goes to show when you've got the right ingredients and the right, you know. But you see, the thing is, when Becky made the farmhouse fruit cake, she says her came out burnt and everything. But the one I made, if you go to timings, if you do exactly what it says on the recipe, if you get right temperature in your oven, it just goes to show you the difference in cakes. Let's just say, you know, it's a case of I went to the letter with the ingredients. I went to the letter with the, you know, because you've got to put it on gas mark 3 for 45 minutes, then turn it down, take the foil off, and then bake it for another hour. Basically, we'll film it next time so you can have a go. So yeah, so it just goes to show you, if you weigh the right ingredients, you've got right ingredients. If you just got the oven just right, what a difference it makes. And that is the art of baking. You know what I mean? If you don't do one of those particular things, yeah, it could turn out differently. Ooh, 18 people in this group. But you see, I went on it this afternoon.
CBA? What's CBA?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. He's on the phone to me, whoever it is. But you see, the thing is, Amjad, I went on this afternoon. I invited a few more other people in, and it says I got a badge because I as a founding member. You know, and I'd invited several people. So So
Yeah,
yes.
so you're always 20 quid each per person that joined that.
But
There you go.
yeah, I thought, well, I'll invite a few people. What was I going to say? I forgot now. I've lost my mojo.
No.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot now.
Right.
Will you just come and take over for a couple of minutes while because I need little girl's room.
Oh, there we go.
So I'm just gonna turn my camera off a minute. So Chris will take over. Just keep you entertained while I use the little girl's room. I'll turn the camera off anyway.
Alright.
So
She's busting.
I'm busting. It comes on like that all of a sudden.
You're right.
Yeah.
You got this. Right.
I couldn't hold it any longer.
She couldn't hold it any longer. I had to take camera on. I don't know how you take camera on.
Once the thing on, you'll see it.
I'll see you know the camera. Hey, she's a bad pixie. Hey, good morning, good evening, and welcome to the Pixie Show with our special guest, me. Hey. Back on here.
Replacement.
Yes, Jeanette has gone to the lavatory. So, yes, I'm here. It's not come on YouTube yet, but I am here.
You know the phrase, when you've got to go, you've got to go.
Yeah. She just said, you know the phrase, you've got to go, you've got to go. So, yes, we've got 8 people watching. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and all that malarkey. That'd be absolutely awesome. So, what have we all been doing today? Who knows? I need the haircut because it's slightly long. There you
No
go.
problem.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Tracy. Chris, you old bugger. Hello.
You're not on camera.
I'm at least 55. I've got my camera there. It's not on. No, why is it not on? And I put it on. Yeah, I did look. It's about 10 miles in front. There you go. Jeanette's back now, so I'll see you in a minute.
It were a short.
Want me to turn the camera off while you're sitting down? Hang on a minute, she's coming. She's coming. 2 minutes. I did turn it off. Stop cam. Boom.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bye. That was a little bit short and street. It was just a little stopgap while I used the little girl's room. Whew. I'm back. Same as I say, when you've got to go, you've got to go. And I had to go.
You had to leg it.
Yes. That was the fastest.
Oh, I've not heard that one before.
So yes, so we are a little bit behind.
So at least Mrs. Nicholson was polite to me.
So yes, thank you for Mr. P standing in for me while I use the little girl's room. You know, when you're my age, when you've got to go, you got to go. So yes, normally I can hold it until I finish the live stream, but unfortunately, in this instance, I couldn't. I got a minute. About 10 minutes behind this camera, it's still got you on. So,
Laying on bed now. What's CEA, bloody hell?
oh, I have no idea. Oh, I don't know. Not even going to hazard a guess.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who knows? It's Leeds, so it could be anything.
So, yes, it's just one of them cases.
Can't be arsed.
Oh,
Can't be arsed to sort it. Just restart your what's it?
oh. But anyway, I would say time's getting on anyway, so it don't really matter.
You don't need to put your camera down. Just got your head on and that's it.
Let me just have a look. So yeah, it seems all right here. Don't forget we're behind.
Let you off there.
I'm sweating now. I rush there and rush back.
You're the perfect standing, though, isn't it?
Hey?
You're the perfect standing.
Yeah, if you say so.
I don't.
But yeah, it ran only momentarily. Same as I say.
You've got 10 minutes, 9 minutes left.
Yeah. Tell them I got out of bed when I just got off at the toilet. Aye. So yeah. So now I did the dash. I'm sweating like one. So
It is hot.
it is warm. Yeah. It's been dull, hasn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, dull and miserable. I want to know what weather's going to be like in the morning, so if I get up early and...
Well, I can look on my phone for you.
Right?
I can look on my phone.
I can look on my... It's called Clear Sky. It's a very, very good app. Low clouds.
Oh dear.
Total cloud cover. So it's going to be cloudy tomorrow.
It's all right. I'm just reading a message from Kate. She's got a cannula and some sort of a drip going. She says nurse has just got a sandwich and she's had a CT scan, but she needs a phone charger now. But yeah, it says 5:34 p.m. it will last updated. It says 15, right. At 8 a.m. it's going to be 13, right. 11 a.m. 14.
No, it's the cloud cover I'm wanting.
Yeah, that's starting about 11 a.m. So it says
total cloud cover.
Yeah.
So 4, 5, so it's near enough from 6 o'clock onwards. It's going to be total cloud cover.
So yeah, it's
but in the evening.
It's all right. I'm just looking at this because I've had another face mask required in England shops from July the 24th.
Oh.
So from July the 24th, all face coverings will be mandatory in shops and supermarkets from 24th of July. Police will enforce the rule. I think it says £100 fine.
£100 fine?
Yeah. Yeah. It says after days of Tory confusion, face coverings will be made compulsory in English shops. From Friday the 24th of July with the £100 fines for those who refuse. So there you go.
Yeah, but how are they going to have police in every single shop?
Well, this is it. It says police will have the powers to fine people who flout the rules up to £100 under the regulations, which will be set out by ministers on Tuesday. It comes after days of confusion over the government's approach, during which Boris Johnson appeared at odds with some of his top team. The Prime Minister urged the public to don homemade face masks while shopping as extra insurance. So there you go. From the 24th of July, you have got to wear a face mask or face covering in all shops and supermarkets.
Better buy some face masks then.
Got some.
More than one.
I bought them off for Amazon, didn't I?
We need a shed load, don't we?
But they reusable ones.
We still need a shed load.
So as from 24th of July, it's going to be mandatory for you to wear a face mask in shops and supermarkets. So there you go. So, right, what I'm going to do, guys, I know it's a bit like earlier. I'm only 5 minutes early at shutting down, but I am going to shut it down. I'm going to do the live stream tomorrow, the baking live stream. So hopefully I'll see you all then. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow evening.
Time,
11.
Tonight's a bit slow, isn't it?